Hello my lovely Scorpios, welcome to Taurus Lady channel. This is your love letter reading. How do they see you and how do you see them? Before I go straight into my reading, I want to say happy birthday to all of you Scorpios. I dressed up for you a little bit. I haven't really got anything Halloween like, so I sort of dressed up as a tarot lady, for which I don't really need to dress up, right? But I have for you and others. All right, Scorpio, so what's very interesting is that obviously we're gonna have a Mercury retrograde in your star sign. The Mercury transit retrograde starting on the 31st of October, which is the same date, time, the day as Halloween and possibly Brexit in England. I'm not sure if it's actually happening or not. Anyway, it's very interesting because Mercury is the closest planet to the Earth. It rules communication, thoughts. It's all about intelligence. Oh, got a big mosquito. Sorry. For some reasons, Mercury can make a person, like, it's not for duplicity. So Mercury can make a person, can make someone fall in love in two people at the same time. That's what Mercury is like. And Mercury likes to think a lot, okay? Virgo and Gemini are ruled by Mercury. When Mercury is in your star sign, all I can think of is obsessive thinking, exes coming back into our life, your life. If you are with someone right now in a relationship or connection, you may want to demand some kind of a truth. Some truth might be coming out, and if your partners or people surrounding you are not loyal to you, are not being truthful to you, you possibly might be cutting them off. The Mercury retrograde in your star sign is Scorpio. Generally speaking, Mercury retrograde is a good time to heal wounds from the past, realizing that we got someone finally over, but also it's a good time to finally put an end to a relationship or something in which we haven't been fulfilled for a long time. Okay, so you might find yourself, Scorpio, throughout your season, okay, that something may not be fulfilling in your life and it's about time to finish it and start something new. Or at the same time, you may hear from someone from the past despite you being involved with someone new. And if that happens, Scorpio, of course it's entirely up to you, but I suggest you to stay with the person you're with right now, okay? You may also end up thinking obsessively, about the past lover, okay? Not necessarily getting back with them, but thinking obsessively, searching deep within yourself for the answers, for passion, because your star sign, your season is all about something deep, going deep within us, looking for something passionate, not something that's on the surface, not looking for small talks, looking for deep connections with people. And Mercury is very good at communication and knows how to get to the bottom of everything, get to the bottom of the truth. It's like Virgo is ruled by Mercury. They're great detectives. So I think Mercury in combination, Mercury retrograde happening in your star sign, all I can think of is obsession, thinking obsessively about love, someone chasing you, someone from the past, or maybe you realizing that whatever you're involved in, any kind of relationship, maybe they're not fulfilling you, maybe they're not deep enough, maybe they're not passionate enough, maybe some secrets are being hidden that might be coming out, okay? And you will be able to sort of find out, about certain secrets thanks to the Mercury retrograde. Like I said, it's sort of sometimes it's a good time to end something that we've been dragging or postponing for ages. But at the same time, we may for your season, when there's a Mercury retrograde, we may end up falling in love with two people at the same time, okay, throughout that season. So watch out for that. Okay, so enough talking. How do they see you, Scorpio, throughout your season? How are you being viewed by someone you're thinking of right now? And how do they see you? We're gonna look into each other's perspective, okay? We can't change the way people think of us, okay? How do they see you in November? How are you being viewed? We've got Nine of Wands, okay? You being viewed as a fighter. Okay, there's been some drama with the person you've been with, but you haven't lost passion for them, and you're very happy and willing to fight for them, okay? You're not giving up. You're very persistent when it comes to this person, your love connection. You do not give up. You don't want to give up. It's like that song, to be human is to love, even when it's not enough. I'm not ready to give up. That kind of vibe. You're not giving up. You know, you are a fighter, and this love, this connection wounded you, but you stick around and you stay here. You do not give up, and they know you're a fighter. They admire that strength within you, Scorpio, okay? They also view you with Ten of Pentacles. They view as someone stable, okay? They know when it comes to finances, you're stable, and they'll be quite happy to build a family life with you, because Ten of Coins is like a stable home, being a provider. So they admire that about you. You know, you're working hard, you're a stable person, the person with whom they would like to build a future, because they know that with you they can have a stable home, stable family. You are a provider. They love that about you. How strong you are, Scorpio. Look at that. They see you throughout this season, your season, being a fighter. You got to fight, okay? You're fighting for the love. You're passionate. Yes, you've been through a lot in this connection possibly, but you haven't given up, and they admire that perseverance about you, that the fight you put on, okay? At the same time, they know you're so stable, that you're a real provider, someone that would love to build a house with, a family, have a family with. They also view you with, Scorpio. We've got it. Wow, Ace of Swords. Okay, they view you as someone who, when it comes to difficult situations in life, when it comes to love, even, or everything, you approach a situation from two different angles: emotional, which indicates the leaves here, and the analytical, which is the sword. Okay, every sword's got two edges, so we got to look into the situation from a emotional as well as an analytical point of view. So I think what they think of is that you've got a very well sort of what you call, like a combination of intellect and emotions, a good mix, okay? So you're not just a pretty face, you're not just a nice, kind person, you're not just a provider, Scorpio, and you're not just a fighter for love, okay, for what you believe in, but more than anything, you're very intelligent here. And what they love about you is that you approaching love from both a logical place as well as the place of your heart, okay? So place of your heart and your logic. So they like this. They like that you like to look at the situation from the two different angles, okay? Nothing is black and white for you. You actually, you know, like to see things from two different perspectives, okay? And I know that Scorpios usually are like that. You know, you're very good at explaining to others why someone would think or say something like this or like that, okay? You see things from two different angles, and they love that about you. Maybe you somehow teach them about how to be a better person, okay? Because you help them to understand why would have someone said something or done it the way they've done it. It's like you can see things because you're a Scorpio that others cannot see, okay? And for that reason, they love that, you know, you are able to approach the situation in a logical as well as emotional manner. They love that about you, okay? Oh, yo, sorry. Right. And they like that, you know, you having a mental clarity of, you know, whatever it is in your life, it's just like, you know it, okay? Like I've mentioned, because of the combination of your intellect, your emotional, your insight, you know, you have a clarity of a situation. When something happens, you just know it. I don't know if I can explain that well. How do you view them, my dear Scorpio? How do you view them? Okay, you view them with communication. Okay, there's someone who's very emotional. They might be communicating with you. They might have communicated recently, or they will be communicating. But they're very emotional, okay? And I feel like whenever they get so emotional, the messages, whether they're texting you or calling you, they come across super emotional. And whenever they do that, you try to sort of approach them from two different angles, right? You're trying to talk to them, connect with them on an intellectual as well as emotional level, okay? But whenever they get super emotional, you know, you show understanding, but you might sometimes feel like, you know, they're sort of attacking you. Maybe you two have had a lot of back and forth, like emotional arguments. We've got 8, here you go 9, okay? It's like you keep maybe arguing, or you have been arguing, you know, like you're dealing with someone very emotional. It's like you both almost hurt each other, hurting each other with each other's words. But the good thing about it is that you don't give up, even though they might have said stuff to you that is not nice, Scorpio. You didn't give up on them. So you know that they're sometimes over the top, too much to take, in other words, you know. But that is not a reason for you to give up on someone, which is nice, because you're very loyal here. And we also got Knight of Wands in reverse position. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with back in time, they took a very hasty action, okay? They've done something, or they did something, they said something that was irrational, was hasty, very passionate, okay? Maybe you dealt with someone who's got a fire in the astrological chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? And I think what they might have done is like they might have sent you messages or said something because they're so emotional, and that was painful, that was silly, that was stupid of them almost, okay? But despite all of this, Scorpio, what is great is that you've managed to find a clarity in the situation, and you could see why they said what they said. You could see why they're acting the way they're acting. You're not holding a grudge. You are quite happy, you know, to sort of still fight for them, and you don't give up on them despite something they've done that was a bit immature, was hasty, was impulsive, okay? Because I feel like you as a Scorpio, you understand. You just understand them. You just get them, okay? You also view them with, okay, someone who's very observant, Scorpio, okay? You might be dealing, well, I don't know with, but we've got also the Magician. So someone who likes to work a lot. Usually it's like an earth sign, could be coins. What you like about this person is that, you know, they're very observant, they work really hard, okay? And they, you know, at the same time, they, you know, they can manifest anything, okay? So what you admire about them, that they are very good at work, but they also can be quite manipulative, okay? The Magician, they may want to manipulate you at times, or they may want you to do something, but the thing is that it's very difficult to manipulate a Scorpio, right? You're too strong to be manipulated. But you like that they work hard, they're focusing on their money, and they make things happen for themselves in their life. But at the same time, they might be quite manipulative, okay? Let's clarify whether they are manipulative, and let's clarify the Magician. Oh, too many cards, sorry. Let's clarify the Magician for Scorpio. 3 of Pentacles, okay. Work, teamwork. So you think that they are actually a good, you know, player. You think that, you know, if you were to work together, maybe you did meet at work, either way, you know, you two can work together well towards like being a good partner, you know, they're a good partner for you. So what is the main blockage between you two? I know the emotional, okay, here I can see this. I know they've said something, or they tend to say things without thinking. That's what they've done in the past. They took some hasty action. Okay, but despite this, you did not give up on them. I think it was something they said, something they've done. It was a bit dramatic, okay? But they still think, you know, despite everything that happened between two possibly, they see you as like, you know, a place where they could go. I feel like they're coming here almost and wanted to say sorry to you, you know, please take me back, Scorpio, because you are the only stable thing I've had in my life, okay? You're trying to gain clarity, okay? You're thinking, okay, and you're trying to look at it from two different angles, not just emotional but also logical, okay, which will allow you to make the right choice. So what is the main blockage? Whoa, it came out. 7 of Swords, betrayal. Watching someone, someone's watching someone, okay? Someone is afraid of being cheated on, of being betrayed. Okay, look at these eyes, okay? Someone is afraid that this person, you know, is not loyal. Let's clarify the blockage. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Ace of Swords came out, but put it back because, okay, 9 of Swords in reverse position. So in the past, that's the blockage. You know, someone suffered badly. There was a short-term depression. Someone, you know, felt very guilty. There was some dishonesty. Someone was suffering. Someone had nightmares, okay, about something that happened, okay, self-punishment, feeling guilty. Someone felt regretful about something they've done, and that is the blockage, okay? Maybe someone he betrayed you, Scorpio. Maybe they cheated on you. Something happened, and someone here, they possibly, okay, they felt sorry about it, okay? Something cruel happened here that puts someone into a almost short-term depression. So now you know, either you or them, but I feel like it's you guarding yourself, and you've got those eyes wide open just in case. Let's clarify the blockage, Taurus. Okay, we've got Virgo in the reverse position. Maybe you have dealt with a Virgo, okay? Or maybe possibly back in time someone, you know, was betrayed, okay? They experienced something unpleasant, okay? They got really hurt, betrayed. They feel worried. This kept them up at night. They feel guilty. They did some soul searching. They had to, you know, face themselves possibly and what they've done, okay? But I think the other person here is, you know, will always have the eyes open because of what happened. You will always have your eyes wide open, especially for our Scorpio season. Now, what is the outcome, Scorpio? What is the outcome for you, the person you're dealing with? 3 of Wands, okay? This can go in many ways, but in love, this could be waiting for your ships. One of you is waiting, I feel like it, for the ships to come, for the person to come. And the other one is like, okay, what I've had so far was good, but I'm ready to explore other options in love. I'm ready. You know, I'm putting the back to the past, and I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to explore those other 2 options ahead of me. Someone is here moving on, while someone else possibly waiting. So what is the, let's clarify, 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Outcome. Whoa, 2 of Cups. Okay. All right, so someone here is waiting for commitment. Someone here is on a lookout. Someone is waiting, someone is on a lookout for a long-term commitment, okay? On a lookout for someone who would be like a life partner, okay? Attraction. Someone is looking for something serious connection, life partner, long-term, not short-term, okay? And someone he is willing to explore. Or possibly someone here, because I think like that two scenarios, and the other scenario is like someone he is waiting here. I think Scorpio, they're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to commit to them. Let's clarify the outcome. And I think this is you throughout the Scorpio season. Very sexy, very attractive. Okay, we've got 5 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay, so if in the past someone, Scorpio, left you in a cold, okay, this is in the reverse position. They, for our Mercury retrograde, they might be coming back, okay, and they might want to you know, try again and exchange cups of love with you, okay. This is someone from the past, someone who left you, you know, who possibly rejected you or left you out in the cold in the past, okay. They are waiting, or they sort of, someone here is waiting. It's like, I feel like you moving on, you want to move on, but someone here is waiting. I know you're not letting go, you're not giving up. We're gonna clarify all of this. Let's clarify maybe then, that's how they view, as if you know, you gotta fight for what you believe in, you do not give up. You are a fighter. Okay, 7 of Wands, you're defending what you believe in, okay? But also you might be fighting against them. They might be questioning you, and you might be having like a bickering back and forth, okay? You're questioning, standing up for yourself. With Chariot in reverse position, you're not moving forward. It's like you are stuck on them, Scorpio. You are stuck on them, whether you like it or not. They view with 10 of coins, okay? 10 of coins, that's how they view you. Hey, Darcy. My cat's gone crazy, sorry. Why do they view you with 10 of... I mean, I sort of know, but... as you are a provider, you are good with money, they could see having a future with you. And you know whether I like it or not, the Lovers just came up a moment ago and it came up again. You see, they view you as a soulmate. They would like to reconcile with you and have this with you. But we've got a Page of Pentacles here. Is for now, they that's how they see you. You are the soulmate. That's how they see you, okay? They would love to reconcile with you. But for now, they are just looking at you, Scorpion. They're not taking any action, okay? They're not taking any action right now, okay? They're just looking at you. They might be watching you on a social media, stalking you almost, okay? But they're just watching you. They would like to, you know, reconcile and have a happy relationship with you. It's like they see you as a soulmate. But you are not moving forward. Well, I mean, I think you're stuck on them. I'm stuck on you. Guess I'm going my way. I don't know the lyrics. Okay, now that's how they view you, as if, you know, maybe you're trying to gain clarity or mental clarity of this situation. Maybe you're confused, but what's good is that you're analyzing both your emotions and, you know, the logic. I mean, okay, maybe you've got feelings for them, but, you know, if they've done something really nasty or not nice, okay, you know, you're gonna... What are you doing? Sorry. You know, if they've done something, you know, not cool, you know, you're gonna think whether... Oh, my cats are fighting. Whether it's actually logical, whether it's actually smart to even think about and to get back together. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay, because we've got here, look. There was a painful ending possibly, or maybe there's a third party situation. So what do they want from you? If there is someone else, what is it that they want from you? That is confusing, right? Or maybe, you know, there was a painful ending, betrayal, if you got betrayed, because that's something you're afraid of, you know. And if that really happens, Scorpio, whether you've talked about this or not back in time with anyone, this puts you in a very bad position, you know, emotionally. You experience short-term depression. Let's clarify one more time. Okay, let's clarify. Sorry, too many cards. This, like I've said, this not only betrayed you, whatever happened with them, they know that what they've done hurt you, led to painful ending. You felt betrayed and you felt ruined. You felt stabbed 10 times into your back. You hit the bottom. So now they see you as if they want, you know, they want this with you, they want the stability, and they want to just come back. Like, I feel like nothing happened. That's the feeling I'm getting. That's weird. So that's someone who left you, you know, someone who left you in a call back in time. They waiting for commitment from you, basically. That's what I'm getting here. Let's clarify again. Three of Wands, Three of Wands. They're waiting for a new chapter with you throughout the Mercury retrograde, so watch out for this. Okay, let's see, once the Mercury retrograde finishes on the 21st of November, let's see if they're still there. Okay, let's clarify, how do you view them? Why do they do you have this? Why do they have this? Why do you view them this way with Eight of Wands? Fast coming communication, emotional communication, you know, they're not being able to, you know, be rational. They just getting really, really emotional with their words. Let's clarify. What is it about? Queen of Pentacles, water energy, about you possibly. Okay, it's quite sensible, but it's also someone who's moody. It's communication about you. You usually the Queen of Pentacles. Or maybe the communication was about being practical. Maybe the communication is about money. Maybe you've discussed money. Let's clarify. Eight of Wands. Three of Wands again. Okay. So, you know, Eight of Wands is about traveling. So you view them as if maybe they want to travel. And then we got Queen of Pentacles. Maybe it's to do with money. Maybe it's practical, a good idea for them to travel. Maybe you've talked about this. And with Three of Wands, they're exploring ways of, new ways of making money. Maybe they want to travel, possibly. And that is the outcome, possibly. Maybe, you know, they know that in order to get you back, they would need to become more stable. If you see what I mean. Because, yeah. Or maybe they were traveling and they were exploring other options, and then you found out, and that's what you felt like it was a betrayal to you. Let's clarify. Eight of Wands. Let's clarify. Okay, so back in time, you press pause button, like they put you on they made you wait. They pressed the pause button. Okay, because maybe back in time, for some reasons, they might have gone for work somewhere, I don't know where it is, and they started to explore other options with Three of Wands. They withdrew from the connection with you. Maybe they were focusing on work. Let's clarify. Sorry, it's a little bit all over the place, the reading. So let's clarify this Knight of Wands in the reverse position. What was this hasty action they took? Scorpio, what was it? We've got the Moon, deception. Okay, some deception, some secrets came out. And we got here Four of Cups that popped out before even this card. You know, this is love being taken for granted. So there was something they said of Dan that made you feel like they've taken your love for granted, Scorpio, okay? Maybe they had other options in love, okay? Either way, that was something hasty. Maybe they told you one day that they don't want to continue a relationship with you, okay? They press pause button because they said they had to, you know, they were exploring other options. Maybe they haven't talked about it, but you felt it, okay? And that's something that you found not cool. That wasn't cool. You felt betrayed. So it's weird. So let's look into the let's clarify the, but I feel like now the outcome is that they want to come back and they're waiting for you to decide. Let's clarify. What should Scorpio know? 8 of Wands. Again, quick communication. Okay. Maybe, but you know, maybe it's about time you to communicate all over again. Or you should know that the communication is coming from this person, Scorpio, throughout the Mercury retrograde. And I did mention that right at the beginning. Perhaps it's in your good. It will be good for you not to be too hasty when you do hear from them. With 4 of Swords, it will be a good idea for you just to sit there, okay? If they get in touch with you, just sit there and analyze it, okay? Don't jump too feet into it. Just wait and see. You know, think about why did things not work out last time? Why would it work out this time? Why are they back? Oh my goodness, isn't that weird that they're back? You know, and wait until 20th, 21st of November and see if they're still there. What is the bottom of the deck? Oh, the Judgment, reconciliation, possibly. Let's get the piece of advice and to hurry up. Ooh. We've got, oh nice, 3 cards. Whoa, in a reverse position. Oh my goodness. Page of Wands. There is, okay, someone with whom you didn't have a new beginning, possibly, or maybe you dealt with Pisces. The World is the end of the cycle. The cycle is not finished with your soulmate here. But there is something in the past. I feel like someone here was juggled in the past, okay, but it's not juggled any longer, which is nice, okay. So what I can see is that someone possibly in the past was juggle you with someone else, Scorpio, vice versa, because this reading can go vice versa. You know, this, we're talking here about you and a soulmate connection, someone with whom you didn't have a new beginning, and now I feel like there's no new beginning in November. Page of Wands in reverse position, the lack of new beginning with, like, this, the soulmate connection is not finished and someone is not juggling any longer. There's only one person, they only like you possibly, or maybe you don't want to juggle any longer, and when this old person comes back, you're like, listen, I don't want to go there any longer. I'm okay, I'm stable now, because there's no new beginning, okay? Despite the fact the soulmate cycle keeps going on, there is no new beginning with this person. Or you shouldn't be taking a new beginning. Don't even think of juggling. That's the thing, the advice. Don't even think of juggling, Scorpio, throughout your season. Don't. It's not worth it. You may end up losing someone you really care about, okay? I know sometimes, you know, it's hard because the cycle, soulmate cycle, is not finished, okay? It's not finished. It keeps going on. So you might have a soulmate coming back from your past. Even if you are with someone new, it's important, you know, you don't end up juggling. Do not juggle, please. Do not juggle, because I feel like there's no new beginning with this old person, okay? They might be just coming back because it's a Mercury retrograde. So let's clarify this. 9 of Cups, wish being fulfilled. I think if the person from the past does come back, you will feel like, here we go, I knew they would be back. So that will make you feel good about yourself, but I wouldn't go there. Okay, with Knight of Pentacles, okay, be very slow, be very smart, earthy, be practical, take your time. You know, there's no need to rush into anything. Take your time, be smart, do everything that you normally do. But Knight of Pentacles is the slowest, okay, the slowest energy of all. So I feel like this person, if they're coming back because this could be an earth sign, okay? They've been so slow, you never thought that it would happen, but it might be happening. But even if it happens, the advice is do not juggle, because you may lose more than you gain. I can't see a new beginning here with this person, okay? The same person, a fiery energy. They might be just influenced by Mercury retrograde, despite them soulmate connection being present, okay? The cycle's not finished, but maybe just throughout the Mercury retrograde you might be feeling that, or they might be feeling that, and that's why you may see them or feel them in your energy. Sorry, my card is sitting on it, on the table. All right, my lovely Scorpios, I hope this wasn't too messy. I just get a quick card because I don't want to get to 40. That would be way too long. Whoa, this is your card. Kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Do a walking meditation. Kiwi. Let's say, what can we say about Kiwi? Floyd, get off the table quickly. Kiwi. Most of the time, walking is a way that people get from point A to point B, often in a rush and without regard for what's going on around them. Meditation is typically viewed as something people do while sitting cross-legged for several minutes. However, that's only one form of meditation. Walking with awareness and intention is another. Walking with awareness and intention is another meditation. Find a place, preferably nature, such as the forest or woods, where you can simply walk for 10 minutes or more each day for the next week. Experiment by walking more slowly than you usually do. Try moving at 80% of your usual speed. You can also try speeding up your pace, but stay present and be aware of how it feels to move so rapidly. Then slow way down for a few steps to where you can really feel each step you take. Notice how the contact with the ground starts at your heel and slowly moves up to your toes. If possible, try it barefoot. Be aware of the sights, sounds, and smells as you walk, as well as the rhythmic feeling in your body. Whatever pace you set, be sure to breathe consciously and consistently with full awareness. Doing so while walking is what makes it a meditation. So you go and meditate 10 minutes every day for the next week. It will help you. And the Scorpios, I know you do like to do a bit of walking, okay? So Scorpios, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it wasn't too messy. I hope you know who I'm talking about here, okay? This could be anyone, or this could even be a cross-watcher. It's for a cross-watcher, okay? Happy birthday to you. And I will talk to you perhaps in the mid-November. Until then, have a beautiful, wonderful time. I just want to say bye to you with my cat because he's sitting on the table. Come on here. Ooh, come on. This is Floyd. He's very cute. My little kitten. Say bye. Bye, Scorpio. Happy birthday to you from me. My name is Floyd. Oh my God, I was so silly. All right, thanks. Bye.